do you know how you feel is right or how you feel is wrong? First of all, your environment. What's a better way to put it? Unconditional environment. So practically, when you put yourself in an environment that you cannot control, an environment that it is not conditioned to support what you do. You're trying to be an entrepreneur, your mother and your father are of the opinion that your mates are making $500 million every year doing what? Selling cars, maybe insurances. My idea is this: when your environment is uncomfortable, when you are not comfortable in where you are, when it's not suitable for you, I don't care how convicted you are about doing that stuff, you would always struggle with the perfect uncertainty syndrome. You would always ask yourself that question: what if I listen to them? Is it going to make it any bit better? My guys, it wouldn't. Why? Because it's the perfect uncertainty syndrome. That's the point I'm making. You don't get it. You feel this way because you customize yourself to feel this way. By putting yourself in an environment that doesn't support your commitment, it makes you feel that way. Number two, the association. When you have an association that no longer serves as companionship, I mean, when you have friends that do not support what you do, the same thing with the environment, they create these frequencies that all of a sudden disrupts your entire being from being focused on that one thing that you had decided to do. That's why you feel this way. You need to leave those friends, but that's not an advice yet. The next point is an advice. The third one, you see, when you want to start something, a business, you sit down and you tell yourself you want to do this, and you make a plan. You make a plan. You say, first of all, my first year of business, first month of business, I have 1,000 people in my contacts. I'm going to sell to 100 of 1,000. 10% of them, they're going to buy from me. Why? Because it's me. It's me. My name is Chigozenko. Like, I'm seeing. Why won't they buy from me? They all love me. While they're on my contact list, they reply my text messages. When I see their calls, I pick. We are all in good relationships, so they should buy from me. Meanwhile, it's cheap. It's $10. It's 10,000 naira. Everybody should love me. They should support me. And you begin to make your plans on costly assumptions, baseless plans. You begin to sink when the pressure gets higher. That's what I'm talking about. Now you get the gist. So because you begin to feel pressure and your plans are not stable enough, what happens? They begin to crack, and then you begin to feel that way. I mean, the perfect uncertainty syndrome. The last point is usually always funny. This one is funny. You just genuinely aren't sure. Like fact-based, I don't know whether this is for me. Now let me help you. What are the things you should do when you feel this way? My very first advice is give it more time. Yes, give it more time. Time brings such a balance to your life. If you feel that this girl is better than this girl, or this guy is better than this guy in a relational sense, or you feel that doing affiliate marketing is going to give you more money than doing design or digital marketing, you see, when you are in that situation, those conflicting situations, give yourself time. I mean, at least 2 weeks, 2 months, maybe 6 months. I heard this guy, Patrick, he's a CEO of entertainment. He says he used to love buying cars at a spree. He just comes to cash up and he's buying it. And he said a very amazing story. He said, give yourself a rule. He said the 6 month rule. He said when he wants to buy a car, he doesn't buy it. He gives himself 6 months and comes back there literally almost every month to still check whether he still likes the car. And he said if he still likes the car, I don't know if it's 6 months, I can't remember, but I'm sure I heard him say this. If he still likes the car, after 6 months of not having it and seeing it every day, he's going to buy it. And that's what I think some of us need to do when we feel this perfect uncertainty syndrome. We need to give ourselves time. So tell yourself, stay in the relationship for 3 more months and give it time. Don't stay there denying the competition, like I said. Stay there acknowledging that there's a contest and you need the best. You need to make the best decision for your future and not for your present. The second thing, give it attention. Now, this may sound very contradictory, but trust me. You're already doing a business. and you're doing a business, a e-commerce business, you're selling things through your website, Spotify, or on your WhatsApp status, and then you're not making as much money as somebody who's doing some affiliate marketing business somewhere, or even the high ticket remote closing that's beginning to blow up, and then you feel that way now. Don't deny that it exists. Bring the both of them to your front and study it. So try to keep that in view. Acknowledge it's a competition and try to know more about it. Okay. The reason why you need to do this is because sometimes you would realize at the end of it that was wrong decision, that you cannot sit down for 20 hours and code. You're gonna realize it if you bring it closer and see clearer. The next thing is experience the future. If it's a business in context, try to ask yourself, is this the kind of business I want to own in 6 years, 5 years? What's my future selling groceries? What's my future selling handbags, laptops? What's my future? Is that the kind of future I want to have? Do I sell myself? Is it in my future? And something's going to tell you, no, you're just doing it for some time. Why would you bother putting your energy and emotional effort into something you would just do for some time? And it's not like it's working. Let's not go there. Stay with me. Try to experience the future. It's a car. Try to drive it. Is it something you want to have in 3 years? Is it something you can drive it even if it looks tattered, broken? Is it something you can still manage to love? The last one. Sometimes you're going to realize that a shiny new object is the object you want. Go for it. What do you have to lose anyway? If it doesn't work, you can always come back to the previous one. So who gives a damn? Go!